Just a reminder that this and all my other videos are made for doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening. Hello Internet! My name is Kelsey, and welcome back to my closet. Guys, I have been waiting for this doll to come out for a very long time. The leaks were out so long ago, but they are finally here, and I am so excited to finally get to open Shadow High Bella, or Karla Choupette from Series 2 of Shadow High. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm assuming it's fancy Choupette, not Choupette. Yes, she is gorgeous. Immediately, I thought of Bella when I saw her, and you guys know that she is one of my favorite Rainbow High dolls, so of course I had to get her. She was $24.99, which is because these dolls do not come with a second outfit like the Shadow and Rainbow High dolls used to, but she does come with a bunch of extra accessories, and they lowered the price from what we thought it was going to be, so it evens out in the end, I think. And the things that she is wearing already, I can tell in the box, she just looks super gorgeous. There's a lot of fun accessories. I cannot wait to look at all the extra little details. And I actually ordered her on Amazon, which I was a little nervous because I ordered her and I actually ordered Monique as well. And I was like, oh my god, it's an early release. I'm doing this online. I can't see them, but I have no idea when they're going to come into my area, and I am too impatient. It's been too long. Lo and behold, she actually came out perfect. There's one paint glob on her nose, but I don't count that as a defect because I'm sure I can get that off with some acetone or baking soda or something. So yeah, she's perfect. Her face is gorgeous. Not a misprint at all. Ugh. I am so relieved, and Monique came out really good as well. So maybe this is the year of the online ordering again, so that we don't have to inspect everything all the way up close to make sure there's no problems. Anyway, let us look at the beautiful new Shadow High boxes. There she is. Oh, she's so cute. I love her so much. Over here, there's this shiny embossing kind of onto the plastic of her, kind of drawn like a fashion sketch, which I think is really pretty, and it's reflected again in the cardboard backing of the box. On the other side, it says Shadow High, of course, and up in the corner, it says her name, but it does not say Series 2 up here. But I don't understand why they didn't put that in the corner like they have with like every other Rainbow and Shadow High doll. Even ones that were only like a single one-off doll, they had Series 1 on them. So maybe they're getting away with that. Maybe the series is just implied now. Oh, but she looks so good. And she's got all her accessories there. And then on the back, we've got her and Monique, which I love the fact that the two that I got are both here on the back of the box. The only thing is, I'm not really super thrilled with the lips on her artwork. She looks like she has super chapped, dry lips here. What the heck is that? But anyway, it says Shadow High, and at the bottom it says, fashion doesn't have to follow the rules, and neither does Shadow High. Watch out, Rainbow High. We're coming for the runway. I wonder when the next season of the show is going to come out, because I don't know where they're gonna go from here. I mean, they had their big competition between the schools, and Rainbow and Shadow High lost, so yeah, I don't know. One more thing, almost forgot. Here is her focus over here. Karla is, I can't read that on the camera, a fashion design focus, which is why she has the mannequin. Also, if you are looking for Karla, here is her barcode. And now it is time to finally open this gorgeous girl. I wanted to show you a little better. That is the fashion sketch that's kind of on the plastic of the window. It's more in the style of the Rainbow High artwork. But then we've got these other two pictures of Karla over here that are very Bratz to me. She doesn't have a nose in either of these, and the lips definitely remind me more of Bratz and that stylized look that they have. I really like that. It's kind of like a little Easter egg for us MGA fans. And I will also say that the dismantling of the box was a lot easier in this basic rectangular shape instead of having to pull the curved part open and pull out the smaller box with the outfits and everything. So one minor positive thing, I guess, about the lack of a second outfit and the new box design. Here's a complaint. Her arms are pinned in place with the plastic ties. On different parts of her outfit, there's gonna be all kinds of holes in weird places now. Even the tassel from her fan is pinned down. That's really annoying because usually They just use the wraparound ones, and that keeps things from getting messy. Now we can look at the lovely Miss Karla. First of all, look at her. Ah, she is so pretty. And her hair is minorly crunchy, you know, mostly the curled ends here, but we'll get to that more in a minute. And we can look at her perfect face. So I'm going to point out right away the little paint glob on her nose that I'm going to fix as soon as I can. Actually, there's a little bit in the corner of her eye too, but definitely they won't be permanent. I can get those off with some baking soda when I wash her. She has such a cool makeup look. You know how Natasha is super washed out looking? If she was more like this with just the tiniest hint of a super pale color to break up the monotony, I probably would have liked her a lot more. That is why Karla is superior already. So she has white eyebrows that fade into pink at the ends, and her makeup is super detailed. We've got a huge wing of mascara lined with pink eyeshadow, and then this gray buffed out shadow, and a line of white with glitter over top of that. Very intricate. It probably took her a long time to do it and get it right and neat, and it's gorgeous and I love it. She's got purple eyes, white eyelashes. We don't see too much. I think Delilah, Demi, and her are the only ones with the white eyelashes, if I'm not mistaken, but it totally works for her because she's super pale and she has white eyebrows too, so might as well have white eyelashes as well. And then she has a pink lip that has some gloss to it. I could not have picked a better doll myself. Amazon, thank you so much. If you look really closely at the edge of the gray in her makeup, there's another pink outline to the gray. Layer upon layer. And then her hair blend is definitely, this is Bella, definitely a much lighter shade of pink, but in that baby pink realm. And it might be metallic. I'm not very good at distinguishing between metallic and regular nylon, but it almost looks like it has a little extra shimmer in it here and there, but that could also just be the way the light is hitting it right now. And right here in this part of the hair, you can really see the baby pink, and then there's some white streaks as well. And it is styled in a half up, half down with some hair wrapped around the top piece and the rest just hanging down and being hard and crunchy. Then let's have a look at her earrings. So she has two different earrings. This one is an S on this side, and it's got chains hanging down from the bottom of the S that dangle. And then on this side, she has an H, which says Shadow High on it in tiny little letters, and then a chain with a little dangling white bead or gem of some kind at the bottom. I love that they have those dangly pieces. The movement adds a little something extra to her. And then we get down to her outfit, and I have hair gel on my hand because I kept trying to move her hair out of the way. Gross. But anyway, so she has this white collared shirt that has slightly puffy sleeves at the shoulders and ends in little cuffs with cufflinks at the wrists, and I like the way that they kind of stand up a little bit, kind of like spikes made out of fabric. She also has pale pink leather gloves that say SH in silver embroidery, and her nails are a super pale pink, and I don't think she has any rings on, being that she has the gloves, because that would make it kind of difficult to get the gloves on and off. And I just want to give you a better look at the shirt without the dress piece over top of it. It's a little bit wrinkly just from being compressed under there, but it does go down to the waist, so it's not like a crop shirt, and I'm sure that makes it a little bit more versatile for other outfits. And there are no buttons on it, but there is this tie, which I believe is sewn in. Yeah, so it would be a second piece, except for the fact that they sewed the collar of her shirt up around the back, so you can't really get to where the tie is. You can see the black of the tie under the collar fabric, so it is a full tie around there. Why they didn't just leave the collar up and let it be a separate piece, I don't know. Maybe it lays better like this, but it also moves around a little bit when you reposition it. And I love the tie. It's a black satin, and there is a silver Shadow High tie pin, which is super cute. She's giving me teacher vibes in this outfit, even though she's a student. Maybe she's an aspiring fashion teacher. And then we come to the little overdress, I guess you would call it. I don't know what the proper word is for it. It is this pink canvasy material that has light, sparkly pinstripes going all the way around, and there is a belt which you can see is separate because it's unhooked right now. It's a pink pleather belt with a silver S in the middle for a buckle that has some studs on it. There's also the little silver faux buttons going all the way down from the collar and the front, and we have pocket flaps here, and they are real pockets under the flaps. You can see the lining inside. It's just they're so tight to her legs it's hard to actually put anything in them. And then we get to her fan, which is her main special accessory, and it looks pretty much like the fan that Lily has, only it's black and it says shadow. There's a black tassel hanging down from it, and it's rubber banded to her hand right now. I do see that there is this little piece right here that would let her hold it when it's not rubber banded there. So the tassel adds some extra movement. I just wish it wasn't pinned onto the dress. All right, I just lost some tassel pieces. I was trying to pull the plastic tie out of it, and then the part at the top that holds all the strings together slid off and up and down, and I was trying to fix it, and they should not have pinned the tassel to the skirt. That was a bad idea. This is such a delicate kind of thing. Tassels can fall apart so easily, and especially on this scale. They should have just left it. It didn't have to not be... doll packaging. Anyway. Moving on. And then we get down to her shoes. They look like just pant legs over boots, but they are actually all attached. If you lift up these parts, you can see that it's all fabric all together. One solid piece, and these are super cool. The fabric shoes that they have been doing in Rainbow High and Shadow High recently have been off the charts for doll shoes. So we've got these matte pleather black boots that have belts up top with silver buckles on them. There's that buckle there. And they go all the way down to these fake plastic zippers that flare out, and then we have the actual shoe parts, which are just chunky heels, I would say. They remind me of platform shoes, even though they're not actually platforms, but they're just white soles. But the material, like I said, goes all the way. You can see that it goes underneath these parts. This is not just a plastic part at the bottom of the shoe. Super cool. And again, I love her teacher vibes, her businessy kind of vibes. She is a mature woman. She and Bella need to be best friends. So now let us look at what Karla comes with. Stand, just so you know, this piece and the clasp are behind the plastic part where the doll is in the box. So in here, since there's no kind of back area to put the stand in. But since it was all tied in, there was no need for an extra plastic bag to put all these things in, so that's kind of nice for the environment. Definitely the minimalist packaging is making it easier to recycle everything. And strangely enough, where Shadow High Series 1, which did come with a second outfit, did not have hangers, Series 2 comes with hangers. For what? I guess you can never have too many hangers? Maybe it's to make up for the hangers that we didn't get with Series 1, so it makes it easier to hang up those clothes. And then we have her other little accessories, which I want to carefully take out so that I don't lose anything. First, we have this makeup palette that says Shadow High on it. It has a pretty reflective mirror inside, and then all of your makeup needs, your eyeshadow colors and everything. I don't have any of the Rainbow or Shadow High makeup because I've never gotten any of the play sets or dolls that come with makeup, so this is my first Rainbow High makeup. And to go along with her palette, she of course needs makeup brushes. So she has these 3 pale pink makeup brushes with silver around and black tips. I will say this one is a little bit damaged. It's like they took a chunk out of it. I don't know how that happened, but if there was going to be a defect in anything in this doll, I would prefer it to be the little accessories that I don't care as much about than the doll itself. And she also has a little tiny lip gloss that matches the color of her lips. It's got a clear bottom and a pink top, and you you can open it and have her use it. So that is pretty cool too. Competing with mini fashion right here. And finally, we get her cell phone and its case. So her phone is a regular smartphone and it looks like she is on YouTube. Maybe watching some of my videos. Like and subscribe. Just kidding. And the back has the little camera holes and is a pearly pink color. There's even molded volume buttons. And her case is black as a background, and then there's a bunch of SHs, almost in like a mock chevron pattern. Like if you looked at this really quickly and looked away, you might think it was chevron. And it goes in here, and there's also molding on the case itself for the buttons, even one on the top, and a little thumb hole for her to hold it. So she's gonna have her fan in one hand and her phone in the other. How the hell am I supposed to get her to hold this? I guess it has to go on her right hand. Or her left hand. So she has to hold her fan and her phone in the same hand. Anyway, yeah, this is where I would show you guys the second outfit, but since she doesn't have one, that is basically everything about Karla Choupette from Shadow High Series 2. Absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous doll. At $24.99, I would say she is worth that price because she does come with some extra accessories that normally these dolls wouldn't come with. Plus, she has really pretty and detailed outfit pieces. The material boots, of course, are amazing. The gloves and her little tie pin and her earrings are fancy, and her fan. So, Shadow High Series 2, for now, you get away with taking away our second outfit, but we're watching you. Anyway, thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and until next time, goodbye.